Hey everybody, it's Wendy Alane Wright, the Hollywood Talent Manager, and I am going through a bunch of questions that you guys are asking me on my YouTube channel. I have hundreds and hundreds of questions, so I'm just going to try to get through a couple of them to help you guys. How do I get a demo reel together? You don't need a demo reel when you first start out. I can tell you, as a talent manager who has gotten many, many actors started on television and film, I didn't get them started with a demo reel. I got them started with acting clips. That's basically a 30-second clip of them doing some phenomenal acting work, and then I would submit that to casting, and then casting watches that clip and goes, yeah, I'd like to see what that actor can do with my sides. And that would get them the sides for the audition, which would allow the actor to then show the casting director what they could do with that role. So a lot of times you guys are making a huge mistake waiting for demo reel footage. I want you to stop that right now. That's the old way of doing things. We don't need to do that in the business anymore. The old way was to scramble for every single job you could get in a student film or some kind of whatever project you could get, and then try to get the footage and create a demo reel, which is like a 2 or 3 minute reel. But we don't need a demo reel from you to decide to sign you. I can watch 30-second clip of you acting and decide if I want to sign you on my roster when I'm managing, or any agent or manager can look at a 30-second clip and decide if we want to sign you. Then we might give you more scenes, and we might take footage from other projects you do in the future and help you create a reel. But to make that decision, do we want to sign this actor? We can tell in 10 seconds. So don't focus on putting together a reel. You're wasting your time and energy. You want to do something more proactive and more productive, and something that works better. So what works better is knowing your 3 types, your 3 most castable types. There are about 3, right? You might be able to play 10 different roles, but there are generally about 3 that are really, really, really aligned with who you are as an actor and what you're best suited to play. You want to discover what those are, and then create a clip, a 30-second clip for each of those. And then you upload those onto your Actors Access. And once you've done that, then you can use those clips to get you agent or manager. You can use those clips to submit yourself on Actors Access or casting networks or backstage. And you can use those clips. Your agent or manager will use those clips to get you more auditions. And once you get those sides from the casting director, you want to get coached on them. And then you want to go in there and do your best, knock it out of the park, and then let it go. Which leads me to probably another one of these questions is, I feel like I'm not getting enough auditions. First of all, no actor ever feels like they're getting enough auditions, okay? Every actor wishes they had more auditions. If you're not getting enough auditions, there's a lot of reasons why. 1, your acting clips might not be strong acting. You might not have gotten coached on your clips. You've got to get coached on the material that you put on your clips before you put them on Actors Access. You must get coached, because working with a great coach on material is going to make your performance better. If you're not getting enough auditions, you might not have given some really good scenes to your agent to submit you with. If you're not getting enough auditions, maybe you're not getting callbacks from the casting directors that you're getting auditions with, right? So one of the easiest way to get more auditions is if the casting director that you audition for likes your work enough to bring you back again and again and again and again. That gets you more auditions. So if you're not getting callbacks and you're not going to producer sessions, you maybe need to work with a better coach. I can give you the name of a couple coaches. Holly Gagnier, Gagnier. Gagnier. Or Jordan Woods Robinson. Jordan Woods Robinson. You might have seen him speak recently on my Instagram TV. Jordan is an amazing coach. He teaches at Book from Tape, the company he owns, and they're in the Southeast market, which means they've been doing taping for years. So you should work with him directly on your tapes that you're creating for your Actors Access. Have them coach you on the scene, have them help you record it, so you can get some really good footage up on your Actors Access. That will help your agent get you more auditions. Another reason is maybe you're not getting enough training. You know, you've got to get a lot of training in this business. You need improv training, you need scene study, you need audition techniques, you need improv. So make sure you're getting enough training. And that's another question. How often should I be training? If you're taking one class a week, that's not enough to become a great actor. Can you imagine LeBron James practicing basketball 1 day a week, or Simone 1 day a week, you know, or Michael Spitz or Michael Phelps, any of these people? If you want to be great, it takes 10,000 hours. You've heard this saying, I'm sure. If you want to be great, it takes a lot of practice. I've said before, when I was singing professionally, I said I practiced 6 hours a day. That's what it takes to be great. I practiced 6 hours a day for years and years and years and years. So another question people always ask, and I've been reading these questions this morning, is how much training do I take? How do I know how much training is right for me? You train until you are great, which means you're always, always, always training. Even when you book a series regular, you will have a coach. Even when you're a superstar, you will have a coach. There's never a time that anybody who makes it in this business stops training. The training is what makes you great, and the training is what keeps you great, right? So you have to always train. Balancing act and adult responsibilities. I'm a kid. I'm just a kid. How do you do? You know, it takes time to grow up and to be able to afford your acting career and to be able to afford headshots and acting clips. And my course, the Hollywood Winner's Circle, which I believe every single actor should take if you really want to know how the business works and if you want help and support in achieving your goals. You need a coach. You need a mentor. And anybody who gets a mentor is going to have leverage over people that don't have it. Because a mentor just helps you go faster. A mentor teaches you what they've learned so you don't have to learn those things by mistake, by trial and error. So you don't have to put in all that time to make all those mistakes to then learn it. They kind of just take you across the bridge and say, okay, that's the fastest approach. So I highly recommend you take the Hollywood Winner's Circle course. But it costs money to take that. It costs money to take acting classes, and you still have to pay your bills, your car insurance, your health insurance, and all that stuff. So how do you balance your expenses and your acting career? You have to figure out how to make more money. You have to figure out how to make money in general, right? So I really have always thought that one of the main courses that's missing in education, in any college and any junior high, high school, is a fundamental class about money. You have history, you have math, you have science, but you don't have a class on money. I like saying it like Mr. Wonderful. Money. It is one of the most important things to learn how to do in this world is to make money. If you want to live in the society where you're paying for things that cost money. You know, if you want to live in a jungle or in a tree or out in the wilderness and you don't want to participate in society, then you don't need to make money. But if you're participating in this society, you need to make money. And it's not even taught in school. It's like, good luck, figure it out on your own. So why don't they teach it? I don't know. So you have to be responsible for teaching yourself how to make money. And I would suggest books like The Millionaire Next Door, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Oh my God, there's so many important books I can't even think of right now. We'll put some of them in the notes below. Read books from Susie Ormond. Go on YouTube and watch videos about making money. But like literally, making money is a skill set that you can be trained to do. Just like English is a language you learn to speak, and math is problems that you learn to solve, although I never was good at it. I literally never got past algebra. I literally I've never taken a trigonometry class. That part of my brain doesn't function. It really doesn't. English, aced it. Didn't even have to study for that. Just aced it. I'm an awesome writer, awesome communicator, great reader, read all the time. With money, you can't have that luxury. Well, I just don't know math, so oh well, I guess I'll stop learning at algebra and I won't go on to the rest of it. Trigonometry, calculus. I decided that. I don't care. I don't want to learn that. However, with money, you have to learn that. You have to learn that. So read books, study what other people who have made a lot of money have to say about making money, learn the mindset of making money, and learn how to make it. There are multiple streams of income. That's one of the ways that people make money. In other words, not going to one job and working from 9 to 5, and that's the only paycheck you get. Sometimes having multiple streams of income, you can make more money. You coach people on the side for, what's it called? You're a body, I want to say a fitness coach. And maybe you drive for Uber, and maybe you have an online course, and maybe you do welding, and maybe you build houses. I mean, whatever different things you do on the side, or you combine different streams of income that come from different streams of income into one pot. And from that pot, you pay all these bills. But you've got to learn how to increase your money. And something that people probably don't speak to you a lot about is that money prints more money. Money makes money. I'm sure you've heard this on television and movies and this and that, but think about it like this. If you have $1,000 and you put it into a stock, and that stock makes $100, that $1,000 printed $100 that you didn't have, and you didn't have to work for, and you didn't have a boss that you had to go to spend time in a job to earn. That $1,000 printed $100. And if $2,000 prints $200, and if $5,000 prints $500, then that money is making money for you. So that's something that rich people know, is that money makes more money. So you want to learn how to take the money you make and help it make you more money. And that's another stream of income. I've said this before. You could buy a house and rent out the other rooms to your friends so that they're paying your mortgage. And when your mortgage is paid off by other people, then the money that comes in is now your income. And that's another form of income. So learn about money. Learn how money works. And that's going to help you afford acting classes, headshots, business courses like mine, other business courses, your Actors Access, your casting networks, your special skills classes. Learn about making money. So many questions. So should I move to Atlanta or LA or New York? Move where you want to live. There's a market and there's a space for you in any of those markets. There's tons of TV shows that film in New York. Tons of shows film in Atlanta. Tons of shows film in LA. I think the question is, where do you want to live? Do you want to live in the Four Seasons when you have snow and all that beautiful ice and all of that cold temperature that some people love? Then you need to be in New York. If you like the humidity, then you're down south. And if you like year-round warm weather without humidity, and it's very, very expensive, remember that, in New York and LA. But if you want warm weather and beaches, then you go to LA. So it's kind of like, what temperature or region do you want to live in the United States? Because you will build your career wherever you live. The process of getting your clips together, creating a resume, building experience, meeting people, auditioning, you can do that in any of those places. So pick where you want to live and go live there. Finding in-person training near me. Stop worrying about in-person training right now. We are dealing with, unprecedented circumstances. And it doesn't matter about training in person anymore. Train online. Yes, you will take some in-person classes, of course, every time. Yes, you'll take them. But right now, look at you and I are having this conversation. We are not in person. I'm not in the same room with you, although my heart is with you. We are talking through the computer. And I'm teaching you things that I know. Well, you can be training online wherever you are in the world with great coaches. You could be training with coaches in London, training with coaches in New York, in LA, in Atlanta. You're no longer limited by where you live. which means the entire world has opened up for you in a way that's never happened before. So sign up for online courses and learn to train online. I literally could go on and on and on, but I'm going to cut this video short right now. And I wish you guys success and wellness and happiness and joy, and keep following your dreams. Absolutely do not give up. Don't let anyone else tell you you can't do this. I'm here in your corner. I care about you. I want you to be successful, and I look forward to seeing you soon. See you on the red carpet. Adios.